The Bold and the Beautiful is heating up with one of the most explosive family feuds we've seen in a long time, and it's all centered around fashion, loyalty, betrayal, and those iconic Logan sisters going head to head. If you're a longtime fan of B&B, you know that when the Logans and Forresters clash, it's never just about business. It's personal, it's dramatic, and it's full of shocking twists that keep us glued to our screens. Today, we're diving deep into the latest spoilers for the week of March 11th to 15th, 2026, where Brooke Logan Forrester, played by the legendary Catherine Kelly Lang, and Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, take a bold stand against Katie Logan Spencer, Heather Tom, and Bill Spencer, Don Diamont. This isn't just a little sibling rivalry, it's shaping up to be a full-blown war that could change the fashion landscape in Los Angeles forever. Let's start by setting the scene. Katie has been building her new fashion house, Logan, with major ambitions. She's stepping out of the shadow of Forrester Creations and into her own spotlight. And the centerpiece of her debut is a collection featuring designs from none other than Eric Forrester, John McCook. Eric, the patriarch of Forrester Creations, had a verbal agreement to create pieces for Logan. He handed over sketches, poured his creativity into them, and now those designs are ready to hit the runway. But here's where the drama explodes. Eric has recently returned to Forrester Creations, aligning himself back with Ridge and the family business. That leaves Katie and Bill in a precarious position. Do they own those designs, or are they tied to Eric's legacy at Forrester? According to the spoilers, Bill is digging in his heels hard. He's convinced Katie that the sketches Eric promised and delivered belong to them. It was a verbal deal, sure, but Bill argues that Eric handed them over with the intent for Logan to use them. No formal contract? No problem in Bill's world. He's all about pushing forward, producing the line, and making Katie's dream a reality. Despite any complaints from Ridge, Bill talks Katie into moving ahead with the first collection using Eric's completed work. Models are prepped, pieces are going into production, and the buzz is building for Logan's big moment. Meanwhile, Brooke and Ridge aren't sitting idly by. They extend what they see as a generous peace offering to Bill and Katie, perhaps hoping to smooth things over now that Eric is back where they believe he belongs. But that olive branch gets slapped away. Bill and Katie aren't willing to back down or return the designs. This rejection riles Brooke and Ridge up all over again. You can imagine the tension. Ridge venting to Brooke about how this is a betrayal of the Forrester legacy, Brooke feeling outraged on behalf of her husband and the family business she's fought so hard to protect. The Logan sisters, once united, are now divided by ambition and pride. The real fireworks come midweek, especially around the March 13th episode. Katie holds what the promos describe as a press conference, but it's more like a glamorous fashion preview rolled into one. Picture this: the Logan showroom filled with press, influencers, fashion elite, flashing cameras, elegant lighting, and models strutting in Eric's breathtaking designs brought to life. Katie steps up, confident and radiant, ready to announce the launch of Logan as a major new force in fashion. She's supposed to shine, to prove she can stand on her own, separate from the Forrester name she's been tied to for decades. But Brooke and Ridge, they're not about to let that happen without a fight. Spoilers point to them causing a major interruption. They crash the event, likely bursting in dramatically, voices raised, accusations flying. They might outright cry theft, accusing Katie and Bill of stealing Eric's designs. Imagine the chaos: models frozen on the runway, gasps from the crowd, phones recording every second for social media virality. Brooke and Ridge could try to paint Katie and Bill as opportunistic design stealers, hoping to sabotage Logan's splashy debut before it even gets off the ground. This isn't subtle sabotage. It's a public scandal designed to humiliate and derail. Why would they go this far? For Ridge, it's about protecting his father's legacy and the Forrester Creations brand. Eric's designs are synonymous with the house he built. Using them for a rival line feels like a direct threat. For Brooke, it's layered. Sisterly betrayal stings deep. Katie was once the supportive sibling, but now she's launching a competing empire with designs that Brooke might see as rightfully belonging to the family fold. The Logans have always had their rivalries, but this feels personal, especially with Bill in the mix, a man who's tangled with both sisters romantically in the past. As the interruption unfolds, expect heated confrontations. Katie defending her choices, insisting the designs were given freely. Bill standing tall, protective, and defiant, probably throwing some classic Spencer barbs at Ridge. Brooke might get emotional, pleading with Katie as a sister, while Ridge goes full protective mode, maybe even getting physical in the heat of the moment, though B&B keeps it dramatic, not violent. The press eats it up. Headlines the next day screaming Logan family feud erupts at fashion launch or theft accusations rock Katie's debut. This moment could launch a scandal that's hard for Logan to recover from. Potential lawsuits over intellectual property, bad PR that scares off investors or buyers, and a fractured family dynamic that might take months to heal. Katie's rude awakening comes when she realizes her big shine moment turns into a nightmare of accusations and family betrayal. But Katie's resilient. She survived heartbreaks, health scares, and more. Will this push her to fight harder, perhaps seeking legal counsel or rallying her own allies? Or does it force a compromise? The broader implications are huge for B&B. This feud revives the classic Logan versus Forrester rivalry that's fueled the show for decades. It brings Eric's role back into focus. Will he step in to clarify ownership or stay silent to avoid choosing sides? And what about other characters? RJ and Electra might get pulled in, or even Hope could weigh in on the family drama. Bill's involvement adds that extra layer of testosterone-fueled tension with Ridge, two alpha men clashing over business and women they love. Fans are buzzing about this storyline because it's classic B&B, glamour mixed with gut-wrenching emotion. The fashion world backdrop lets the show showcase stunning gowns, dramatic runway walks, and high-stakes announcements, while the family betrayals deliver the soap opera heart. Catherine Kelly Lang and Heather Tom as Brooke and Katie deliver powerhouse performances in these sister showdowns. They've got decades of chemistry to draw from. Thorsten Kaye and Don Diamont bring the intensity, making every argument feel like a battlefield. Stay tuned because the week of March 11th to 15th is packed with shocking news, heated confrontations, and twists that could redefine alliances in Los Angeles. Will Katie's Logan rise from the ashes stronger, or will Brooke and Ridge's stand crush her dreams before they fully bloom? Hit that like button if you're Team Brooke and Ridge protecting the legacy, or drop a comment if you're rooting for Katie to claim her independence. Subscribe for more B&B spoiler breakdowns, theories, and recaps. We're covering every dramatic turn. This is the bold and the beautiful at its finest. Don't miss a minute.